you guys looking?
I think we're good, babe. Thank you.
Good. Appreciate it.
Night.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
You turn the fan on, Nelson?
Yeah. Oh man, I almost pulled a cigarette out.
Oh, you got
No, but I was like about to go reach for it. Yeah.
Okay, it's recording now.
Ah.
It's like after that, you're like, fuck, I need a cigarette.
I'm just so used to it right now.
Yeah.
This is like the time I get the most smokes in. My bad.
Yeah, that quantum one was good.
Quantum world?
Well, because I was like,
Yeah,
Do you mind getting in the kitchen later?
I got it.
Thank you.
because I was like, so you know where I'm going with this, right? And you're just playing the quantum
Yeah.
entanglement.
I suppose. Me too.
So we tried to record the first half of this.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
This is Big Mind Energy. We talked about Biden dropping out, Chris Tyson.
Dang, we did cover a lot.
What's her name? Chris
Tyson.
Ava
Yeah.
Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
And we're on a quantum entanglement.
If you subscribe to our premium account for an additional $4.99, you'll be able to access the clip you just missed.
Jeez.
Why do I smell bagels?
It does have a
Bagel smell.
Particular
I don't
fragrance.
see the thing. I guess we don't need it.
It's alright.
Oh yeah.
See the window?
Oh, like
Why you touch it like that,
oh,
man?
oh.
No.
Okay, fuck it. I don't know what to do.
Is the screen on?
Well, that's good.
Okay. What else? Oh yeah, the quantum entanglement.
Oh man, we were on that for a minute too.
Yeah.
So quantum entanglement is where Chris goes behind the green screen.
Uh-huh.
He touches himself and I can feel it.
Exactly. Perfectly explained. It's called tickling.
Is that what it's called for real?
Yeah, they say that when they mess with the spin of its like inner pieces,
Mm-hmm.
that process is called tickling. It's pretty much like a way of saying that they're poking and prodding.
Mm.
And look, they took a picture of it, and that's what it looks like.
How do you take a picture of what? Take a picture of
The photons.
It was like a yin yang?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it's on opposite sides but it's the same?
See. So electrons, when you think of an electron, what do you picture?
Like a circle.
A circle?
Yeah.
Okay, so
A floating circle.
right, because that's how it was depicted in the diagram of an atom.
Yeah.
When it showed those subatomic particles. So they've since then discovered that you can never predict where an electron is in the moment. So, what do you call it? There's a probability thing where it's difficult to pinpoint.
Mm.
So the fill of the yin yang around the circles, that's the electron field.
Oh, okay.
There's layers of it that have different charges, but it's more of a field than an actual particle because of the fact they can't pinpoint its specific location. Each of the, let's say 8 are in that ring at a time or whatever.
Because it's moving so fast, right?
It's moving so fast, and pretty much if you're looking somewhere, you have a high percent chance that you won't see it more so than you will see it if you were to pick a spot. If that makes sense.
So it's really good at playing hide and go seek, pretty much.
So what is the quantum entanglement? Like, what is this? What is the whole thing about? Like, why do people study it? What is it about?
It's really to help kind of understand the origins of life, similar to like the Big Bang, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you put the Big Bang and then you put like a fetus, like just as the sperm hits the egg, or like the division of cells, they're almost identical to one another. So they track that there's a pattern So with quantum entanglement, how that plays in with the Big Bang or the origins of our universe, they're saying if the Big Bang theory is true, everything that has ever existed, that we know of so far, was at one point in time, at the beginning of time, consolidated to the size of like a dime. And because everything was packed in so tight, it had a very, very, literally the highest possible record of potential kinetic energy, potential and kinetic energy, because it had all of it. So there was so much friction. It was giving out so much energy and heat, to the point where it had created a field around the Big Bang before it, did what we know the Big Bang to have done.
Yeah.
And it made it so strong that light couldn't even escape it. So at the time, it took like 400 years for light to actually become visible. But we know a bang as just like any other bang. This one was a very precise, very complex, like it doesn't happen the way we know bangs typically happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nuclear, like
Yeah.
literally. So if at one point everything that has ever existed, including you used to be at the source of the universe. So through that, they say if that point in space-time exists, that the ricochet of itself had so much radiation that it is almost like an imprint in the center of the universe, where you still exist in it, like an impression. So you're connected through space and time to where you are now, while also being connected to it, and it influences you as much as you influence it.
So is that part of like, do we still have free will?
So I think free will's I think that term is misconstrued. Yeah. Free will. If everything was all one thing, let's say, to put a label on it, God. If everything that ever existed was one fucking thing, let's say God is that thing, then what has free will at that point? It's it. And what's the difference between it being whole and it being scattered across the universe? It's still it. So whatever you consider free will being, you have the level of free will that you're going to ever have if you're that thing. So your idea of free will is you doing something against God's wishes, or being able to do what you want to do against God's wishes. Because if it was God's wish, then you wouldn't claim it as something that you want to do that's different than what you should be doing.
Something.
Right. So what you're doing is in fact what God wanted. Because if it is almighty, all powerful, and all loving, it may not seem like that type of free will, but in fact it is his will being acted out. Because if it happened, it had to happen. And because it had to happen, there's no other option. So if it happened, it's because it had to. Because if it wasn't supposed to,
it was never something you originally wanted to do.
Right. But you can't understand that.
Yeah.
We're on a whole different level.
Yeah.
That's why they say God works in mysterious ways, is because we're too, like, stupid
to understand that.
You think our processing speed and its processing speed
are
identical?
No.
No, absolutely not. It's fucking chess, we're checkers.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't believe we recorded for 30
Right? We should check again to see if it's recording. I'll check.
Okay.
Just make sure.
It's like, it's not recording.
Yeah, it's recorded.
Well, it was like, it's not recording. What the fuck?
Did that make sense though?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I felt like I was rambling.
So this is the actual photo of it. Like that.
So doesn't that look just like
two cashews?
Is that the Big Bang?
The quantum entanglement.
Quantum entanglement. They look identical. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Because before light could escape the Big Bang, it was trapped in a cloud of its own.
So that's why everybody says, oh, everything happens for a reason. It's not by choice.
Right.
So it's destiny.
Yeah.
They compared it to like
It's your destiny.
it being etched in stone,
Uh-huh.
but what is stone but just pieces of the universe scattered across itself?
Yeah.
So technically it is because it's ingrained in your DNA. Like that's the matrix you want to escape from.
Yeah.
That understanding, it
Mhm.
doesn't get any deeper than that. Like that's the real world, in the grand scheme of things, is we don't exist, but we exist in it. So therefore we have an influence, but it also has an influence on us. And it could be doing things we're not even aware of at any level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's this thing called neutrinos. It's similar to like an electron, I believe, because it has a negative charge. But there's subatomic particles, and there's billions of them that are literally blasting through you at insane speeds, literally the speed of light. But they miss every piece of you. Like everything that makes up what you are,
Yeah.
it can pass straight through you without affecting any of it. It just goes straight through. It's like the Flash, like when he phases through a wall. But you're being constantly pounded by this thing.
Neutrinos.
Neutrinos. Yeah.
Sounds like a Mexican game.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like
Little sombreros.
Hey, folks, get rid of neutrinos, eh?
sounds like a pit bull dog food.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it does.
It does.
So what do you feed your dog? Oh, neutrinos. That's crazy though. Damn.
Yeah.
So,
The world gets crazy the deeper you look, man.
yeah, the
Nothing
good thing
makes
you said,
sense.
real crazy.
That too.
So we want to level up to go to the 5D world. That's our end goal. Like we don't want to keep leveling up, right?
So it can go two ways. Free will exists
what
to the
she
point
said.
where you can choose not to go to it. But for you to not to go to it is like your soul
You know what it says.
contract, like what you were designed to do.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like you're having to go against it. It's like you're
Unfinished business.
right. So like a magnet, you have a positive and a negative. If you live a certain way to the point where you're attracted up, you're going to go up.
Yeah.
But if you're carried down by that negative force, not to
You're
say
gonna move.
negative is bad, but it just in this sense, we're going to say it is. And you fall, you continue to fall. If we all came from a source, we are all fallen angels. And we can choose to continue to descend, or we can understand what we really are. Because once you can see it in yourself, you know where to go.
Get on that frequency.
Mm-hmm.
So those are those crazy hippie people that they think. Maybe they're not actually fucking crazy.
Neither are schizos.
Yeah.
They could be channeling like multiple, spirits that exist inside themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we're just too blind by that. We think it's fucking, oh, that's not normal.
Right. Well, we didn't really go into any eras recently that like focused on, the spiritual.
Yeah.
Besides church, like we went through the industrial era, freaking what was it, the golden age, dark ages. I think maybe the dark ages was like the closest we were, like until it was the last time.
What was the Dark Ages?
That was like what anywhere from like 600 AD to what 1200 BC. Because I think when we started to colonize and we left Europe, I think that's when everything was starting to become very like
Dark Ages.
like
Let's see what
cabins
it comes
and
up
like
with.
fucking
Oh, 400,
logs for a fence.
476 AD to 1000 AD after death.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine right now, like, we lived like that back in the day, but we have what we have now? Like, instead of your picket fence, like, you're putting fucking redwoods, fucking
Oh,
around
yeah.
your house, and you got fucking guard shacks on every
Yeah.
corner,
You took over.
bro. Like if we go into an apocalypse, that's the first thing we need to do is we need to cut us a little slice and then build a territory.
Yeah.
You know, build some walls, and then just scatter them. Like go out so far, populate another area. Now you have multiple safe houses or whatever.
I feel like I'm playing a game.
Yeah, you gotta treat it that way.
Yeah, it just reminded me of like one of those houses. There's this guy. He was the owner of the, am I saying it right? Either the Winchester or Manchester rifles.
Uh-huh.
He was the creator of it. So what he did was, he created it, but his wife like inherited all his money when he
Yeah.
passed away. But they said that she was so evil that, cause I guess his previous family knew that she was with him for the money.
Oh.
So
shit.
what happened was when he died, the house that she stayed in with him, she created rooms to confuse the spirits
Oh,
to
I
where
heard
to
about
go.
that. Yeah.
So like there'd be a door open to where you fall straight to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
or a staircase that led up to the ceiling that
Right.
goes to nowhere
Oh wow,
to confuse the spirits that are trying to get to her. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's actually open for like touring to
really?
walk through. I forgot where it's at, but I'd go there. That's crazy.
That place in California,
Which one?
I was talking about it.
Yeah,
From the
Winchester.
video you showed us with the
Mansion.
doll. Remember
Which one?
that?
Oh yeah.
There's a dude I work with who just came from there.
Oh really?
Yeah. They say if we're gonna go, we need to do the tour at night. Cause
Yeah,
the tour at night, they let you bring in spirit boxes and
Yeah.
stuff. And they let you record. During the day, they won't let you record anything.
So my friend David sent me a video just recently where, cause it was owned by Zach Bagan.
Yeah.
So Zach has cameras throughout the whole mansion, and he caught, it was closed, and he caught this sound in there. I'll send you the video so we can put in a clip.
Okay.
Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like a demon screeching the whole building. So David, well, that's why he sent it to me.
So he did the day tour, the guy
Yeah.
at my work, and he was with a group. When they went in that doll's room,
Yeah.
they were like going around and looking at her. It has a spirit box in the room, and it said his name.
Yeah. That's what happened with when we went with my friend. I was with a guy with Charles.
Yeah.
But see, Charles he's the type to where he's like, he believes in spirituality, but like, he don't joke around with it.
Yeah.
So he's like, usually people like that, they get the most experience. So like, he was in the room with us. He was like, "Oh, what's my name, Mr. Charles?" And he goes, and like, it was fucked. Yeah, man. But I go again. We're supposed to go to Vegas with Joey though. None of them want to go back in there.
Really?
None of them.
How do you think they like know like your name and stuff? Like how do they find out?
So just like with the Big Bang and quantum entanglement.
Yeah.
We also kind of hit on this with the like potential future, like augmented reality glasses and being able to see everybody's stuff. You're a read-only file in the computer, so they have access to you because let's say imagine you're a computer, they're the program because they are without a body. Program can, if there's no password, or depending on how weak the
Firewalls and
firewalls,
security.
or in this case like
Your beliefs and all
your
that
beliefs,
shit.
your will, your stamina of like knowing what your connection to reality is,
Yeah.
or your disbelief of what you think reality is. If they can bypass those firewalls, they can access your data.
It makes sense because usually when we did Ouija, the people that had most experience were the people that were kind of in disbelief of it.
Yeah.
Because when we tried, it was always very rare that something happened.
Right.
We'd have to have like a skeptic with us that didn't believe it. So because we were so into it. I feel like because our walls were so up
Yeah.
and their walls were down.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. If you don't give yourself enough time to acknowledge the potential, the possibility of that thing really being a thing, how do you know how to defend against it?
Yeah.
You can't. If
Yeah.
you're not giving it enough thought to like consider the possibility of its existence, you have no guard up because you think there's nothing there. It's empty space.
Which leads to like possession, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you're just like open shell.
Right. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think you should have your walls up and not like leave.
Why?
It should be like whatever your spirit's boundary is, you should be able to consider it as like a homestead, and you can venture out beyond your wall, but you always know you can get back. And then you start to build that bridge between other locations, other safe houses.
See, I think that's why it was so easy for me because I already had that mindset.
Yeah.
Because I experienced shit already before we even did a Ouija.
Right.
So like, I already knew like there was shit out there.
Right.
That was on the other side.
So imagine this pen, right? This pen is our impact in the universe throughout eternity, in this life, in the next life, and every life before. That represents the ink, right? This paper is the universe. You are a piece of itself, like reconnecting to itself. So imagine sitting there and just fucking coloring it in until you've literally covered this entire thing in ink. That's the goal. Ultimately, being reconnected to God.
Yeah.
That's what they say heaven is. You return to God.
So you're just like a piece of the small piece of the puzzle.
Right. And you need to know it's you and it know you as well. I have this saying. It's called, know all who are of God. Know God shit. I butchered that.
You thought of
I forgot of it. I forgot what it was. Yeah. But it's a, like those tattoos where it's printed one way and you flip it.
Oh,
yeah. I used the same words twice, flipped them,
It means something different.
It means something completely different.
Wow.
To every letter. So fuck. May you know all who are of God. May all of God know who you are. That's what it was.
I like that.
So if everything's God, may all of God know who you are, and may you know all of God. So like you are it, and it is you, and there's no space in between.
Yeah. Damn.
I want to get that shit tattooed on me, man.
You're gonna confuse the tattoo artist. It's like, what do you want? No God, all of God, and God of all of you.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Fucking love that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep.
Wait.
Why do I feel like I'm high? What?
Probably are. But
Huh?
I know I am.
I don't know why I feel like I'm
Secondhand.
Right.
I'm kind of sleepy too.
Yeah. The fences are dropping. But
You see how long it is?
For sure.
See if we'll...
I was looking down, so sure. See how long it is, sir?
24 minutes.
Okay, we could
Wrap it up.
Yeah, we could pause it.
Pause it real
Or
quick.
Stop it.
Good. So we were in the bathroom, or no, I was walking into the living room middle of the night, and he was sitting in one of those like single seat things that you could kick out and you could put your feet up.
Recliner, yeah.
But he was just sitting like this. And I remember as I was walking up, the backside of the TV was facing me, so I didn't see what was on the screen.
You just saw like the upper part of him?
Huh?
You just saw like the upper part of him?
No, I saw him like full on. He was just,
okay.
he was just sitting there watching.
Mm-hmm.
But I could hear it. But the volume was low, so I was like focusing. I was like, what is he watching? Because you could see the light flashing off of him.
Yeah.
So he's watching something.
Yeah.
And as soon as I started picking up the audio, I was like, this motherfucker.
Like, is he applauding?
Like, we all watching the same shit. Might as well just sit down
It's
together.
like, Dad, that was a lot of... It's like, Dad, what do you clap just then?
Yeah.
That was a good show.
It's a really good show. Runs in the family, man.
Yeah, bro. See, you gotta keep that in the family now. Now you gotta let Adam catch you.
Right.
Dad?
I'll give him a few more years.
Oh,
It's a
shit.
tradition.
Yeah, keep the tradition going. We were talking about fighting. I never found like, okay, not even your parents. Have you found like your friends' parents or like any like weird person you're not supposed to see,
Yeah.
but you didn't catch them, but you somehow came across it, like person.
As far as like parents go,
No, like even your friends, or a friend's sister, a friend's brother,
yeah.
and they knew you saw them.
No. It's usually the other way around.
What do you mean?
I've had too many people see me.
Oh my god.
Well,
What?
when I used to work at Walgreens,
No.
I was the photo guy.
Yeah.
And there would be this one big white, I guess gay guy.
Yeah.
He was a photographer. And he would take pictures of guys like naked.
Oh.
He would get that shit blown up like 5x7s, 8x10s and shit. So like
You're
the way,
selling 'em?
well, I had to, that's my job. I had to develop it.
Oh, you saw the photos.
Bro, yeah.
Okay.
And the way it does, like after you develop the film,
Yeah.
you run it through the machine. The
Little
pictures
screen.
are
Oh
just
my
dropped
God.
down, like, and it's just right
people
there.
can see it, right?
Yeah, so I have to put poster boards to block it.
What a dick. I don't know.
Wow.
But he did it for a while, and then the manager saw it.
Told you can't do it
So
no
I
more.
can't do it anymore.
It's like, wow, I just want to take pictures. Jeffrey Dahmer? Just want to take his pictures.
You know, it's crazy. Like, people were taking pictures like that knowingly, or knowing that
They're gonna see them.
someone's gonna see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when I worked at Best Image,
Mm.
and the photo booth at the mall,
Yeah.
bro, I remember these two girls, bro. They're like, I'll say, so we had one studio in the front where everybody could see them.
Yeah.
And then, if it got busy, we had another studio behind the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So there was these two girls that came in, pretty young, kind of hot. And they came in with just like bags, like duffel bags.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, they're like, is there a studio or like a wall backdrop where people can't see us? I was like, yeah. So, there's another side. Oh, they made you take their pictures like in like laced, like see-through fucking, lingerie.
Oh.
And then she was like, do these get destroyed after you take them? I was like, yeah. Sure. I'll give you the copies. But I still have the film.
You still have it.
I don't have the film, though. But I had the film as like, because we kept it as inventory.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
that's in my inventory.
Like, Meta AI, find these two people.
Man, I was like 16, 17.
Yeah.
And they were like 25, 26.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. And they're like, are you old enough to take these pictures? I was like, I mean, I work here.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Nice.
I can only
I should
imagine.
have worked in a photo
Yeah,
booth.
I was gonna say, I can only imagine like the photos you probably seen.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
Not that I want to see that one.
It's like, well, anything exciting.
No.
You said the area I lived in was gay guys.
Yo, so what was your first, like, experience? Like, gay experience, like, in the public?
Did you say gay experience?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
So,
seeing it?
for example, like, I remember I was 7. I was somewhere in that age range.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, like being exposed
Being
to
exposed
it.
to it.
Okay.
we were at Publix on the left side. So the
Just come
side
this
that
a little
you're,
bit.
yeah. So the side of,
Yeah.
left side of Publix where the scale is
I
and
want to be
where
closer while he
you
explains
typically,
this.
like, that's the exit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, people usually come in one way and then exit out another, whatever.
Literally.
The bench, they had a stone or a concrete bench. I remember it was gray and had green, concrete going up
Mhm.
or whatever, like the legs.
Where's this at?
Publix on Old
Oh, okay,
Augustine.
okay.
Yeah. And there was these two, like, what's the symptom called or the
Gay.
albino.
Oh.
Two old, two like 5'9", 6 foot albino
Gay guys?
bald gay guys making
Oh,
out like
wow. That's
like
that's like the
deep
best
tongue,
way to get
like
exposed to
deep throat.
gay.
Wow.
like
What were
deep
they?
throat face fucking.
What were they wearing?
I don't know. I was so like fixated on the fact that they were bald and pale. I thought they were like, it's like imagine two Voldemorts making out. That's what it fucking looked like.
I don't know that. He
Before-
just realized they were gay.
Before you even knew about Voldemort, that was Voldemort.
Damn.
2 times. It was just 2 Horcruxes fucking.
Playing their wands.
Yeah.
These are their throat
I
fucking.
remember we were walking away.
Hope so.
We were walking away and they were over here and then we went onto the street and I remember turning back around and I was just like,
How old were you?
somewhere between like 7 to 8,
Damn.
like around there.
Well, bro, the first gay experience with me was Uncle. Should I say his name on the camera?
Oh.
You think of me?
I know
Well, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You do?
No.
Well,
I was just trying to help you out of a tough situation.
I already said. Was he our uncle? Uncle Juan.
Yeah. I
I
don't think
I met them.
I think it's like friends of the family.
Yeah, he was just friends, long friends with family, and then the first, I didn't know about like gay guys or anything, but like he
Yeah.
was extremely gay, bro. Talking about very flamboyant. But like, when I met him, I'm like, oh, he's just, I just thought that was like his characteristic, and
Right.
then we were, I don't even remember, but the adults were playing some kind of game in the living room, and I guess he lost, and this guy screamed like a fucking girl, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was like, "Oh!" like that, bro.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, why did he scream like that?
Right.
But he was real close to my dad.
Yeah.
Like, they were like best friends. And at one point, bro, I thought my dad was gay, bro.
Oh wow.
Cause he would always walk me to his car. And they'd be there for like 20 minutes.
You could talk. Yeah.
Oh, you can talk, yeah.
Was he very like expressive with his gestures?
Very, bro. He's very flamboyant.
Yeah.
Like every time I see him, like,
Yeah.
oh, Jonathan, you're grown up now. He's so big.
I want to know where that mannerism came from.
Philippines.
Is it us?
Yeah.
They said the biggest LGBTQ
Community.
community is in the Philippines.
Yeah.
It's been accepted for the longest time there.
Wow.
And they were already talking about pronouns back then.
Yeah, you know that? Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Wow.
Tell them. When they go to like a McDonald's,
Uh-huh.
like, hi, madam, sir. they didn't know, bro. Because that's how
Oh my
accepted the
God.
LGBT community.
Yeah.
They didn't know what they were.
Yeah.
So that makes sense now,
started.
though, right?
It's a very twisted wonderland, like to live in an area that's like fully immersed in that.
That's
Yeah,
why
I mean,
that's why a lot
normal
of
there.
Americans are like, man, Philippines is the happiest place. Like, yeah, because there's a lot of gay people there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Hi, ma'am, sir.
I can't wait to go, man.
Because of that?
No.
No. I just,
That's all that.
in general, I just,
I
Oh.
miss traveling, man.
Wait, have you gone ever?
Never.
What?
I think I'm the only one on this side of the
Hasn't gone to
family that hasn't
Philippines?
gone.
Wow.
Yeah,
Where's your
besides
mom?
the kids.
Where's your mom from? You know?
Bulacan?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all country, bro.
Yeah. Said they had to take a boat to Manila.
Yeah, you have to do where Santa Cruz? Or Little
yeah,
Carlos?
yeah.
Fuck.
I see pictures, mate. When you guys go on y'all's
Bro,
trips.
just
Yeah.
imagine,
Can't wait.
you see that table right there with the laptops on?
Yeah.
Just like add like 3 more to the side of it. That's the boat you're gonna ride.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. And I rode that bitch. I rode it.
Really?
Yeah. I was like this and that. I was like, is the water supposed to be filling up? The guy's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just use the bucket to,
the tabo.
yeah, to take the water out.
Yeah.
And there'll be so many fans going on, and it's still hot.
Yeah, man.
It's still
just
hot.
cycle.
Bro, you take a shower, just walk out, you don't know if it's from wet from the shower or from you
From
sweating.
sweat.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that.
But you take it outside, right? The shower?
Well, my dad is, they have a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never took, did you take a shower outside there before?
Mm-mm.
I want to take showers outside.
Like, experience the whole
Oh, with a
thing.
bucket and over the water.
Like, actually go fetch the water and come back and take a shower.
no. I mean, if they have outdoor showers that are already like,
Oh,
I'll do the pump and whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. Cause, I kind of miss it, man. When I was in Texas, we would go in the middle of the woods, like for like a couple weeks to maybe like a month or two. And we'd be, living out of a tent.
Mm.
We'd have this little cot that pulled out, sleep in the sleeping bags. But at night, you're supposed to wipe down with baby wipes.
Yeah.
But because my squad had to be a certain amount of feet away from the rest of the unit because we had the explosives and stuff, we had to be so far away from everybody else. So we didn't have the same amenities they had. We had to make up for ours.
Yeah.
So they gave us a water buffalo, which is pretty much like a big ass tank on the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, just pumped it out?
we backed it up into the tree line, where we had some bushes and shit. Backed it up into there, put a pallet down.
Oh, you made a shower?
And we made a shower. We just opened the hatch and just let it.
Oh, nice.
And I swear, in the middle of the night, bro, you can see all the stars. You can just feel that breeze go right between your sack and your gooch.
Oh,
damn.
It's nice.
Oh, it felt so good, bro.
I mean, I'm trying to think of probably the worst experience I had in the Philippines. Did you have a bad experience there? Like in anything? Like at one point?
Kinda. Like, I was taking a shit, like, at a restaurant.
Same, yeah.
And the toilet was like cement. It was like,
like a hole?
kinda. Like, it was like a toilet, but it was made of cement. There was no flush.
Yeah, just all shit inside, right?
It's in there, so you had to get a bucket of water and then pour it, so then it'll go down.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what I had, but that shit clogged.
Oh.
And, Cell was in another stall, like next door. I was like, Cell, what do I have to do? What can I do? He's like, oh, let's just go. So I just left it like that.
Oh, it was co-ed?
There was like two seperate stalls, like, but there was like a line, like,
waiting for it.
Oh, shit.
Right. Guy go like, God damn. They're probably used to that shit though.
Probably.
Literally.
Yours probably smell better than theirs.
Yeah, they're like, wow, he's American.
Yeah.
We can tell the
I got
smell.
the smell of McDonald's a mile away.
Yeah, he had a Starbucks. No, it seems like, bro, it's always the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like we were going on a road trip somewhere and we had to stop, we went to this restaurant. Nothing but a fucking hole, bro.
Yeah.
A hole and shit in it.
damn.
And nothing to wipe with, just a towel. And it was, bro, I think I basically showered because I felt so dirty.
Yeah.
That's just the worst experience, just having to take shits there though.
So, in Germany,
Look.
you know how like the euro, like how we know a dollar is like paper? Their single form of currency is a coin. So like a $1 bill would be not equivalent as far as cost, but like how it's symbolized.
Yeah.
It's a coin, silver in the middle and then gold on the rim. And, to go to the bathroom,
you have to use a coin.
You would have to use a coin. And it's like you're in the subway where you have the bars. You have to put the coin in to turn the bars. And then you're in the bathroom. You go to a stall and it's like its own little room. Like there's just a bunch of rooms with doors. Kind of like
a stall?
What's that really nice gas station?
Wow, Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's. It's like Buc-ee's type style.
Yeah.
Okay. Everywhere in Germany is like that.
Oh.
They're clean as fuck. But you gotta pay to go in one. And then, when you come out, you can get your coin back.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of, you gotta pay to get in, but you get
it back.
You get it back. So you pretty much have to have money to be able to go in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
And, but like if you were to go to restaurants, they're clean, but they don't have toilet paper. So you have to keep a roll of toilet paper in your glove box when you're traveling.
You need it.
And then on the other side, South Korea, they have, in the men's room at least, when you walk in, it's a row. You got 2 stalls that have bidets. You get one toilet that's just normal toilet, and then you just have an open stall with no door, and it's just a hole in the ground.
But it's clean.
But it's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
So you have options.
You have options.
So you know, I want to squat, wipe more ass.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you go to the Philippines? Recommended, bring a fanny pack or a sling.
Yeah.
Baby wipes,
Baby
bro.
wipes.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Fucking baby wipes.
Hand sanitizer.
What?
Those fans.
When I was in Texas, I got a funny story for showering out in the open like that. So with it being in Texas, there was cattle in the fields we were occupying. So I remember I used to hang my towel on this branch. There was like a thick enough branch close to where you would stand on the pallet, and you would have to balance on the slats so you wouldn't fall through. Because it just eventually becomes just a big ass puddle of mud. So I'd hang my towel there, and as I was showering, I looked over and I saw a fucking cow's head sticking out of the bush, and he was chewing on my towel, trying to take it off the branch. And so when you're in the field, it's an exercise to like replicate what it would be like in the, like an actual like, hazardous area. So you have, no matter where you go, you have to carry your weapon.
Yeah.
So even though I was showering, I had my weapon with me. I had a, M4.
Yeah.
So I had it rested up against the trailer that I was using the water from. I remember when I tried to pull my towel out of his mouth, it pulled his head out further out of the bushes. That bitch fucking had horns. It was a fucking male. It was I don't know what the male cow's called, but
it was a bull.
It must have been a bull. I fucking ran butt ass naked to another vehicle with my weapon. I had my weapon in one hand and I had my other weapon in my other hand. And I had climbed on top of another vehicle that was parked next to the water buffalo. It was a flat rack. So I got up on that bitch and I was screaming because like my clothes are over there. My towel's being chewed on. I don't have anything to cover up, but I have my rifle. Do I fucking shoot the bull? Or do I just stand here with my dick in my hand?
What'd you do?
I called out to the people in my tent. They weren't far from where we had parked. And they came out. They saw me in my fucking birthday suit, bro.
I thought you were gonna say like when the cow took your towel.
I got my towel back.
Well, while you were showering, I thought you were gonna say you put something in its mouth.
No. And I would have preferred that. Dude, everybody saw me. Everybody came out. Got a good laugh. It was funny. It was really funny.
Did y'all have steak later?
No, I fucking wish, bro. So you can get fined if you even touch them.
Really?
Yeah, you're not supposed to touch them.
What? Where's this at?
So
Texas.
Fort Hood. Yeah, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A good chunk of the base is just like
full of cows.
Like, what do you call it? It's just like nothing.
Oh,
just woods. You know what I'm saying?
So that's like natural, like.
Yeah.
Oh wow, just
so
animals
like,
coming
out
out
there and spend like however long.
Oh wow.
And that would just be our form of training, because we would do like drills and stuff out there, convoys, practice all the drills and everything.
Yeah.
So there could be like coyotes and shit.
Yeah,
there.
they got those.
Oh.
The worst ones were the boar.
Oh, the pigs?
When you hear them coming in, you better fucking get.
Oh, because they attack.
Yeah.
Because they got the fucking horns.
And they're fucking ruthless, bro. I
remember. Can you allowed to kill them?
No.
We eat them bitches.
Can't kill them.
Oh,
really?
So I remember I was outside in the middle of the night, and everybody was out there, and we were shooting the shit and smoking. I'm a slow smoker, so everybody finished, so they went inside. And I'm the only one outside, and fucking blackness is just dark, and it's just a open field, and I'm finishing off my cigarette, and I hear the fucking bushes like move around, and then I hear this fucking shit. I was like, oh fuck, like oh shit, and put my cigarette out and get inside. And then one time I went to my truck, I heard the same thing, because we had the trucks parked on the other side of where we were, but we backed them up to the tree line. So to get to your vehicle, you're getting close to the woods, like the more thicker woods.
Fuck that. I was like, next morning everybody came out like, anybody want to chop?
Bacon?
Fucking whole roast of pig.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Damn. What was I gonna say?
I wish I had my one wheel when I was in
Over
the
there.
military, man. Oh man, cruising up and down that base. To get anywhere, like when you're in the field, you don't have your vehicle. You have the vehicles they assign you, but you're only allowed to use them for like approved situations.
Yeah.
So you can't just go. If you're gonna go somewhere, you're walking.
Mm.
If it's not approved for you to use the vehicle,
Damn.
there's a lot of walking, bro. I could have fucking got carved up all those places I went to. Oh, it's so much fun.
I'm trying to think what you were talking about. You're like, man, you gotta say it on the pod.
What?
Oh, the story about the Timmy Trumpet.
What?
That one?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, and the horse. Or did we talk about that already?
Horse.
No, we didn't talk about the. Why? Someone was like, I think Marisol was like, John, have you ever rode a horse?
Oh,
This is when I was in the Philippines.
Okay.
So I went to the Philippines. I don't know what year. I went like 3 times. One year, every time I go there, like they plan, like they have itineraries to bring me somewhere.
Yeah.
So one time I went there, we planned to hike. It wasn't an active volcano. Oh, no, I think it was still active, but it's like it hasn't ruptured.
That sounds cool.
It's called a Taal volcano.
Yeah.
So what you do is it's a 5K hike up the volcano.
Yeah.
But once you reach the top, you can oversee like all the other volcanoes. And there's like a restaurant up there. There's like those little not spring, but there's like little cavities within the volcano that's filled with, I forgot what type of water it is, where it's like, it's good for your skin.
Yeah.
like mineral water.
Mineral water, like, cause from the,
Like a hot spring.
yeah, like a hot spring.
Mhm.
So, you get to do that.
Yeah.
So, bro, like we fucking 100 and something degrees, bro. Climbing a 5K mile up a volcano, right?
Yeah.
So you have a choice. You can either walk it, or you could pick a horse to bring you up to the volcano.
Ah.
So me, I was like, bro, I'm gonna walk,
Yeah.
Well, about halfway there of the volcano, I was dying, bro. Like I was like, cause it was so hot.
Got asthma.
Yeah, and like every kind of stop, there was like a little hut that's selling water.
Yeah.
It was still like hot as water, so it didn't help.
Yeah.
And the
So-
elevation too.
Yeah, and the elevation gets worse on your
Yeah,
lungs.
yeah.
So, I mean, of course, you still kind of have a guide to go where you could go the volcano,
Right.
because just in case you might fall. The guy's like, he said in Filipinos, like, you want to get a horse? I was like, sure. So my dad's like, I got a horse too. We waited about like 20 minutes. They brought these horses. Bro, they brought me a fucking, imagine Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah.
They said that was a horse. The smallest horse, bro.
Yeah.
They brought me the smallest horse.
Oh, I feel bad for that. Bro.
No, when I got on it, I was like, literally, bro, I had to hold my feet up because that's how close my feet were to the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the horse started walking, and I was like, hey man, I told the guy, I was like, is this horse okay? The horse was like, no, it's good, it's a strong horse. But
Yeah.
the fucking the horse was like, and this is me back in like 2019,
Yeah.
So I don't know if I was bigger then or bigger now. So,
Yeah.
bro, this horse was like fucking, and like I was trying to help him. So instead of like sitting forward, come on, grab me on him, I was like just trying to sit backward more, so he had more like light holding back. I fucking hold every time he went up. He was just like,
You seen Robin Big on MTV?
yeah.
Remember how they had the
Yeah.
horse?
Bro, you gotta, no, bro, I don't know,
Was it smaller
man.
than that?
But even my dad had a horse, and he walked past me with his horse.
He had
My dad was like, that horse should ride you. But that wasn't the worst part.
Yeah.
He brought me up the volcano, right?
Uh-huh.
They made him bring me down the volcano also. The whole way. That horse was like fucking.
His tires rotated afterwards.
I went down like he told her, look, I was like,
Peter would be pissed.
Oh my god.
that's torture. I gotta make another animal ride another animal.
I got a story about a horse, man. I don't like horses anymore. Ever since this thing, so like 7th grade, I was dating this one girl, and she liked horses, so we went horseback riding. So I think it was about halfway down our route. Like we were next to each other or whatever, right? Where our horses were, we were like in between like grass and like a boulder or two or whatever. Her horse pissed on the boulder and the backsplash soaked my pant leg, soaked it. It was coming in heavy and fucking drenched my
horse
pant
got a
leg.
big dick, that's why.
Bro,
Dang.
the whole ride, all you could smell was fucking piss.
Oh,
Damn.
what the fuck?
And her dad, this was before I could drive. Her dad took us there, so ultimately he came to pick us up, and I smell like fucking
Oh,
horse
man.
piss in his truck. And
Is it like ammoniated?
It was, yeah, it had like ammonia smell to it.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Like cat piss.
kind of, yeah. It was just
Ugh.
potent. It was very
Ugh.
strong. And it was a single, like, door fucking pickup truck.
Oh yeah.
So we're all on
Sitting next to each
we're
other.
all sitting next to each other. My thigh is up against your daughter. I got horse piss all over me.
Did you have to tell them?
You gotta crack the window, bro.
Yeah.
So is it true that girls that are into horses are free? Well, anyway, how old were y'all?
15, 16.
I don't know. Because I always heard that girls that are obsessed with horses are always freaks.
Yeah. I mean, you could fall in that category.
I guess because the big ding-a-ling thing. Big ding-a-ling thing.
I've heard that too, though. Yeah.
So the other thing, what he was talking about.
Yeah. What was that?
So we went to this, Timmy Trumpet. He's a EDM artist.
DJ.
Nice.
We went to Tampa and, we went to this venue where he was performing. I'm trying to think of something you could compare the venue to. It's just like a regular nightclub, basically.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's not a big venue.
Like
Big
bricks?
club, but not big venue. Huh?
Like bricks?
Bricks. Like the
A
bar?
little bit bigger.
Oh, a little bit bigger than
Bigger
that.
than
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so you ever been to Surfers?
No.
Okay, well, it's, I'm trying to think of club. Like Club Pure. You ever been to Pure?
Kind of like that.
Plush.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think those closed down before I finally went to one of them.
God damn, you know, yeah.
What was that one with that blonde bitch?
Oh, Tina Tequila?
She had a place.
No, she was supposed to do
Paris?
this.
I loved her.
Oh, Paris. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's before something like that, and what everybody is like shoulder to shoulder, bro, because it's so packed.
Oh, yeah.
And like I was watching, and then like everybody was vibing,
Yeah.
and like this fucking, I want to say she was 60, close to late 60s, because older people liked him too, because he's a very known DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's like a little bit older heads there too. And man, this old white lady is standing like, literally right here to where you're at.
Yeah.
And I was vibing, and I look at her, she was like, and it's loud, bro, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I was like, what? She's like, I was like, so I'm like, what? And she got closer.
Yeah.
I was like, what's wrong? And she fucking, like, I was like this. And she went like this, bro, licked my entire ear. Like, I'm talking about her tongue went in my ear,
Yeah.
licked like my crevices inside.
Yeah.
And she did that. I was like, oh. She was like, ah. And then her husband was behind her.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, she does that. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Wow.
I was so
They were having a
disgusted,
good
man.
time.
Like, when she was done, I went back to them, and Marissa saw me. She said, I looked so pissed.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I was like, I was like, some fucking old lady just licked my fucking ear, bro.
You got a Q-tip?
No, I went to the bathroom. I washed that bitch out, bro.
You should have told her to the other ear, right?
If she was hot, I would have minded.
Right.
But she was.
I like it.
Hey.
Huh?
I mean, I wouldn't want a random stranger to do it, but
Oh, get your ear licked?
I like earplay.
Oh, yeah.
Like nibbling on a little,
Not when she's like almost
lower
70 though.
too.
Bro, I was like, all right, man, I'm going to this hotel. That just killed it for me, bro.
In the night. Shit. Damn, that's an experience.
You know what horse said?
That's an experience.
Remember what he said?
What?
After he's like, she licked my hair. He was like, man, she probably got high blood pressure now. That's what you fucking miss.
You know what's crazy about Germany's clubs? So
They're crazy.
they're nice. They're really fun. So there's this one, the closest one that was worth a shit from where we were staying in Ansbach was the one in Nuremberg.
Mm-hmm.
The one in Nuremberg was like a 30-minute drive.
Mm-hmm.
If you took a train, it was an hour and a half.
Mm.
We got in the habit of taking the train and pre-gaming because you could walk around the streets with bottles and
Yeah.
get on a train and fucking chug
Mm-hmm.
shit. But so we were driving there, and when we got to the club, I forgot my story. Oh, the very first experience. We drove there. It was for my birthday, actually. Yeah. And it's weird because you know how like in America, you go to a club and it's like all the girls are on the dance floor and
All the guys are
couples and-
posted up.
yeah, and they're posted up like predators like style. Like which one? Oh,
I'm gonna get, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's the opposite in Germany.
Really?
The women were guarding the perimeter, looking in on the dance floor, but the guys dance with each other in a weird way that almost looks like you're at a gay club.
Mm.
Not that there's anything wrong with gay clubs, but this is my first, I know this isn't a gay club.
Yeah.
I can't read German, but I can tell that much. That's where everybody goes, like on base.
He went to a club, it's called Wiener Schnitzel.
But they would seek him out, man.
Yeah.
But the guys they weren't like pushover, like, hey,
Mm.
you know what I mean? I've literally
Like
seen
men, right?
yeah, I've seen two guys pick up a drunk girl off the floor by the bathrooms and carried her into the men's room.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
That's how the clubs are in the Philippines, though, man.
Are
Like
they?
because there's no, I don't know what the word is for like where like men can act like physically with each other to where they're not gay, but they can still like I saw two straight. I mean, I think they are.
Yeah.
Like the straight Filipino guys, they have like their arms over each other like this, and they're holding hands,
Yeah.
but they're straight.
Mm-hmm.
South Koreans, they do that too.
Oh yeah.
They walk
And
around
a lot of
holding
Indians,
hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
don't want to. Absinthe. Have you tried absinthe? We
I
tried
love
absinthe together,
absinthe.
right?
I haven't tried the real one.
I thought
There's two kinds.
I wanted to try the one that makes you hallucinate.
Yeah.
So the first time I tried any absinthe was with Josh when we went to the Philippines, and the bartender wrote.
I've been holding it in. Sorry, man. I had to push.
Like we asked the guy, like, what do you have the strongest? And he's like, absinthe. I fucking would try that, but it wasn't like where they have to put like the sugar cube over it.
Yeah.
Like, I never tried the actual.
So the first time we asked for absinthe at a club, they gave us the fake shit.
Yeah.
The second time we asked for absinthe at a different club, they gave us the real shit.
Ooh.
The fake shit looks more like
Green?
that type of green.
Yeah.
The real shit's a little darker.
And it tastes like licorice type, right?
Yeah.
Have you never tried it?
Just the fake stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't hallucinate, but I also was drinking a lot, but for the real stuff, it was just everything was moving.
Yeah. Kind of like kaleidoscopy type.
Yeah. Like I was already gone.
I wasn't like, I wanted to experience the
don't
absinthe,
know
like
what
road
was
trip
what.
absinthe, the movie Road Trip.
Yeah. Where you see the little
Like,
pixie or whatever.
bro. I was like, oh.
I'd never seen anything, but we only took like 2 or 3 shots of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we were drinking all kinds of other stuff too. So it's hard to say what gave me what feeling, you know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking like nowadays, like when I go to the club or the bar, like people are like, hey, you want to try this? I'm like, I don't know. But back then, bro, anybody would be like, they say anything like, you want to try this? We'll be like, well, fuck yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Soju.
Oh, well,
South
I should
Korea.
have. Yeah.
That was like the best
I
thing
love soju, bro.
about South Korea.
Yeah.
Was
That's
soju.
good.
Because it's so smooth.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it creeps on you.
It knocks you out. Yeah. It's like taking an edible. Like he's like, when's it gonna kick in? It's like,
No,
Take another one.
After like your 6th bottle, they all hit you hard, bro.
So I remember, I think it was the first night I tried soju. We weren't planning on leaving the barracks,
Wow.
and what do you call it? We just traded a dude for a PS4 because we didn't bring any of our stuff with us, so we me and my roommate, we went half and half on a PS4, a TV, a rug, and some other shit just to decorate our barracks room we were sharing. And the plan was we're gonna go off post, grab a bottle, come back. We were in a game, and then
Just
just drink all night. Had some pineapple juice, mix it with the soju. Fucking tastes so good, bro. But I remember waking up the next morning, and I realized I was naked, and I looked down at the ground. All my clothes were on the floor, covered in dirt. So I'm like, "Hey, did we go outside?" And he was passed out, had a tent pitched, and bro, I had to peel throw up off the back of my ears.
Was it yours?
I think it was mine.
Oh
I think
my
it was
God.
mine. But when I got up to go use the toilet, when I sat down, I didn't turn any lights on.
Oh
I
my
sat
God.
down in throw up.
Fucking vomit.
And yeah. I don't know if that was mine or if that was his, because he was out.
Damn.
It was disgusting. It was terrible.
Oh my gosh.
And then come to find out, our sergeant had pictures of us, and he had a picture of me off post, and I was trying to eat a bulgogi sandwich like this.
Damn, naked?
Huh?
Oh,
No, I was dressed.
oh.
I was dressed. But somehow, I guess I don't know if we got into a fight or tussled, but like my clothes were covered in dirt and grass.
Oh.
And his were too, so I think we fought. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Nothing was sore or anything.
All right.
No.
I was thinking about that movie, Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey.
Which part?
Where he slept with a girl, and then woke up, he's like, why is my... Well, he was peeing, and then his pee started going, remember?
Oh,
And he was like, why am I peeing like I had sex? And it was the other guy.
Oh, yeah. I seen that.
And then he was like, why is my ass hurting? I should pull a dildo out.
Oh, my God. I haven't watched that movie in forever.
I love that movie, man. It's funny.
But no, the one thing that I really don't like with South Korea is
North Korea?
they ruined their bulgogi with American Velveeta cheese slices.
They love putting cheese on everything,
I
bro.
don't like it. They put it on their ramen.
Ramen. That's where I learned it from.
Yeah. Put it
You
on
don't like
ramen. They put it on their bulgogi sandwiches.
What do you call
Bulgogi's good.
By
But don't
itself.
put fucking Velveeta cheese on it.
They love cheese on every fucking thing,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know
I'll
why.
even ask them to like not put it on there, and I'll still put it on there because I guess they didn't understand what I.
You don't like it? Do you like it with the ramen?
I'll eat it
I
with
didn't
it.
care for it.
Really?
I like
The egg?
so I used to put egg in it, but recently, bro, I mastered fucking ramen.
Yeah.
Like, over time, though, you just kind of get tired of the broth, so you'd want to like
gotta
mix
dry
some
it out.
stuff in it or
Yeah.
whatever. Bro, I found this thing on Instagram. You take the bowl while you're heating up the noodles in a pot of water, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's doing its own thing. Now take your bowl, take the powder, the packet, put it in the bowl. You grab an egg, crack an egg, remove the clear shit. What's that called?
The egg white?
The egg white. Remove the egg white. Put the yolk in the bowl. Take some spicy mayo. Just squirt it in there. A little cayenne pepper. Fucking mix that shit up. And before you pour out the water, add a little bit of the hot water and then mix it again. And then dump the majority of the water and then pop those noodles in and mix it. It's fucking creamy, bro.
That sounds good.
It's fucking good. It's got like a thickness to the
It's like
broth.
your mouth getting water.
Yeah. So good, bro.
It was like,
You can add a little Parmesan cheese just to give it a little texture.
yeah. It's like instead of a creamy broth, right?
Yeah.
It's like ramen. Ramen is usually not water, it's creamy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like I want some ramen.
If I could get some tempura shrimp, put that bitch in there. Little
the charsiu pork.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh.
That broth it was fucking good. Yeah. It's so easy to make too. I make it every time now.
Damn, I'm gonna try that.
Got to.
You think you're good now?
Yeah. I think it's good. I'm hungry now.
Oh, so you got ramen?
I do.
Yeah?
And it's good with both chicken or beef. Just saying.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to eat some ramen. We'll see y'all next episode. Episode 10. So,
yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.
yeah.
Peace.
Next time we'll record the first half.
No. Dang it.
Technical
Man.
difficulties. Oh, perfect timing.
Why?
You had a pop up.
Oh shit, let's do it.
Big mind energy.